Hi guys, it's mommytang. What's up, Jjigae? That is really annoying. What in the world is going on here? Maybe I should do this. Don't pay attention to this, okay? Eyes over here, okay. Today's menu is kimchi jjigae. We say kimchi jjigae in Korea. The most favorite soup in Korea, I would say next. Actually, some people like the doenjang jjigae, some people like kimchi jjigae, but it's either doenjang jjigae or kimchi jjigae. It's either or. I personally like both. Sometimes I like kimchi jjigae, sometimes I like doenjang jjigae. So kimchi obviously is kimchi, right? And doenjang means soybean paste. Jjigae, doenjang jjigae, kimchi jjigae, right? Jjigae means stew. That was a little Korean for you. Yeah, so I'm sure you guys had this before in a restaurant or something like that. But let's say you are like, you have this like really old kimchi, really sour. It's been in the refrigerator. By the way, kimchi doesn't expire. So if you buy kimchi and the expiration date on the top says February 13 something, just disregard unless you see some white fungus, which some Koreans eat that, but like yeah. So even though they're really sour, there are ways to eat this. Example, this is a soup. I actually feel bad, you guys, because my recipe for this kimchi jjigae is so easy. I feel kind of like it's not a recipe, but I like my recipe because everybody likes my kimchi jjigae, even though there's nothing in there. And before we go on, let me talk a little bit about my sponsorship today. Let me tell you, what's with all this sponsorship? I know, right? Today, I have 4 Sigmatic with us. Yes, 4 Sigmatic. You guys have seen this, I am sure, everywhere on Instagram and on YouTube. It's very famous for among vegans and people that love mushroom, because this coffee actually contains lion's mane mushroom, right? So yeah, this company they have a lot of things, amazing stuff they sell. I'm telling you guys all about it because there's a sale going on right now between February 15th through February 23rd. That's the only time that you'll get the sale. The reason I'm showing you these two is probably out of all the product they have, these are my 2 favorites. You can get your favorite product for up to 50% off. And if you click my link below, you get additional 10%. Yeah. On top of the sale, which is amazing. The discount code will be auto-applied at checkout. Okay, so mommytang, why this coffee? Why protein? Why this protein? Let me just tell you a little bit about this product, okay? Let me first start off with the coffee. Guys, I am a huge coffee drinker. Before I discovered this, I didn't know what lion's mane mushroom was. I looked it up. Let me give you a little, watch this, okay? Watch this video. It's only like 10 seconds or something.
Lion's mane is an incredible functional mushroom that has nothing to do with the mane of a lion. It's a white stringy fungus that grows on the side of trees and slightly resembles the mane of a lion. But what lion's mane can do is help support focus and creativity and a greater sense of mental clarity as you go about your day. Probably one of the reasons you're drinking coffee.
So yeah, that's pretty much it. She said it so much better than I did, so I decided to tell you guys all about it. I've been drinking this coffee, you guys, forever. Actually, not forever, but for a pretty long time now. I think like about 5-6 months. Yeah, I am a huge coffee drinker. I don't know if you guys know about that, but I am. I don't know about you guys, but I store my coffee in the freezer. What about you guys? Like, I would get this, and there's like a reseal like thing here, and then you would just reseal it up like this, right? Reseal it, and then sometimes I put an elastic band over it, and then I just put it in the freezer, and it stays really fresh. This coffee is really smooth, you guys, right? And dark, and the best part of it, it's crash free. You know, sometimes when like you drink coffee and you're like, you got this like sudden energy, and then you crash at the end, you're like, oh, I feel sick. You don't feel this with this coffee. Let me just show you how I make my coffee, okay? I know, right? No, you gotta wet the paper first. I forgot to bring the scoop, the coffee scoop. I'm just lazy to go get it, but I just eyeball it. I don't know, some people measure it and they use all this like, you know, like scale and all that stuff. I don't do that. I just know how much I need, and you know, if I want it stronger, I put a little bit more. If I want it a little less, I put a little less, you know? Okay. Do you guys hand drip your coffee? I used to do instant coffee like forever till I found this coffee. Now I do hand drip. Every morning I drink my 4 Sigmatic coffee. I don't think I'm doing this right either. You know, you're supposed to like drip and then wait for like, I don't know, like a minute or something, and you're supposed to do it again. And like, there was a whole bunch of things. I don't do that, okay? It's just, to me, this is what I do, okay? Yes, come after me, coffee police. The great about this coffee, you guys, right? It's not only smooth, it's really easy on my gut. And it, like I said, it doesn't leave you with the midday crash, right? Guys, listen, I drink my coffee like almost like a tea. Look how light this is. But sometimes I make it really dark, but sometimes I make it really light. Like, it really depends. But like today, this is what I'm gonna do. Oh, that's good. I love my coffee. Oh. And you know what? I love this coffee because it's fair trade and it's organic. Like, seriously, I really like that. Like, hello, vegan, keto, zero sugar. I mean, obviously coffee is zero sugar, but taste is amazing. I actually went to New York City one time and they had this like coffee bean. I don't know if you guys want to see me on the vlog, but what, did I put that on a vlog? No. Anyways, yeah, so I went to this New York City and I went to this like a coffee bean store and I got a couple of coffees, but I really like this coffee. And also I want to talk to you about protein powders, you guys. Kiwi. All 4 Sigmatic nutrient-dense elevated essentials are organic and rigorously lab tested. This protein powder, you guys, has real, like not those fake ones, but real organic vanilla. Hello. And immune supporting ingredients. Yeah. There's no artificial flavor or stevia that makes this protein powder sweet. If you look at the ingredients at the back, you guys, it's crazy the stuff it's in there. Like, it's so healthy for you. There's like pea protein, hemp protein, chia protein, pumpkin protein, coconut protein, and ashwagandha. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce that. I know what it is, but I can't pronounce it. Ashwagandha or something like that. And like I said, we talked about the lion's mane, right? It's all in there. The bottle, it says that you could shake it, or you could blend it, or you could bake it. Yeah, you could bake it. Like, yeah, cookies, here you come. But let's try this. Pita, why are you wearing 24-hour pajamas?
I don't
Why are you wearing pajamas 24 hours a day? She's like me. She only wears nice t-shirt on the top because when she goes to school, and at the bottom, and her bottom is always PJ.
So I drink it out from here. Do I use a spoon?
Just drink it. That's not. What do you mean?
No, up here.
I thought you would. Okay, try. No grains, gums, or other fillers, and it is 100% grain-free. So it is very easy for your body to digest.
It's yummy.
Obviously, guys, those of you that drink protein powder shake, you want to just drink it like this. I'm sure you mix it with milk and other stuff. Like, I drink my protein powder with like peanut butter and all this. Like, I do my own, you know, whatever. And if you do that, this protein powder would be so amazing because it doesn't have like that, I told you, like the artificial flavor. No grains, gums, or other fillers, and it is 100% grain-free. So it is very easy for your body to digest. it makes incredible immune supporting smoothies and shakes. So guys, make sure you check these out, okay? Let's move on with the recipe. Okay, you guys, so you could use any type of kimchi, but you know this is a vegan channel, right? So I found a vegan, very popular brand. It's called Pulmuan. Do we get this H mark, Kayla? Okay, I can't remember where I got this from, but I got it from somewhere. I don't know if it was H mark. Anyway, some Korean store. Every Korean market now carry vegan. I shouldn't say every market. A lot of it. Most of them carry vegan kimchi now because it's just getting really popular. So you guys, right? You cannot make this soup if the kimchi is not sour. Some restaurant, you go in there and try the kimchi and you'll notice that they're not sour, like vinegary, you know? They have to be sour to make this. If you tried kimchi before, and they weren't sour, oh, wait. You could leave it in the refrigerator for who knows how long, or leave it in the room temperature. Oh my God, that's good. That's good. Okay, so this recipe is crazy easy, okay? Heat on. Okay, so Koreans usually use bacon, right? They use pork belly fat to make this recipe because that oil with kimchi makes it amazing, right? But instead we're going to use oil. You see I have a lot of oil I put in there. Avocado oil, olive oil, you can use whatever, and you just, that's right, you guys. I'm going to make the whole thing. Why? Because this kimchi jjigae tastes amazing if you make it and then you can't finish it. You put it in the refrigerator and then eat it the next day. I even like them cold. Okay, so there's nothing to it really, you guys. All you have to do is just stir fry this like so, right? You're gonna think this is crazy. It's so good, but so easy. I did this recipe like 4 years ago. Yeah, I did it with butter. This is no butter. This is a different version of it. Now you're gonna add water. How much? You're just gonna put the water, just a little bit about the kimchi, just like so. It's not a soup, it's a stew. So you want to make it a little bit like stewy, you know. So not too much water. Some people put a lot of water and they ruin the kimchi jjigae. Okay, and believe it or not, this is it, you guys. Isn't that crazy? Because kimchi tastes good just without cooking it, but when you cook it, it has a different flavor, different like texture, different. Now, wow, make sure not to waste any sauce. Now, when you eat kimchi jjigae, right? You need rice or you need some sort of like bland thing. Like obviously you're not gonna eat this with bread, although I do sometimes. It has to accompany with like a bland carb, you know, it would taste best. So people eat it with rice, but if you can't eat rice or if you're on some sort of diet, you could put tofu in here. I just eat it with tofu. But I put tofu and I still eat it with rice, okay? I don't know what I'm saying. It tastes a little bit bland. It tastes a little bit like, not like, well, you know what, I would eat it in a restaurant. I've had this in the store before, and just putting water and just oil, it's not really kicking it. I know, right? Because in the stores, you know, the restaurants, they put a lot more stuff in there to, you know, flavor the soup, which I will show you what to do. But this is the way. So put some bit of tofu in there. Just cut the tofu any way you want. Sometimes, you know, if I have a lot more people sharing this, I put everything. I just go like that. I go like this. And just like that. Yeah, it looks kind of ugly, but. And then you're just gonna, you know, just put the tofu and kimchi in there and start boiling. Okay, the secret to this kimchi jjigae, you guys, okay, is the oil, the fat. The more fat, more tastier the soup is gonna get. If you want, you can add more oil on the top. Yeah, that makes it really good keto. If you don't eat it with rice, kimchi is like amazing keto food. You know that? Oh yes. Woohoo! To show off the tofu on the top, saying that there is tofu in the soup. Now, if you don't like tofu, you don't have to put tofu. But kimchi and tofu is like peanut butter and jelly. Okay, you guys? Ooh. Okay, so what we're going to do to flavor this up, okay? It's just one ingredient, you guys. You know what it is? Mushroom seasoning. It's crazy, right? Go to Asian market, you can find mushroom seasoning. There's a lot of seasonings. You can find like beef seasoning and seafood seasoning. I don't use that because I'm vegan. There are mushroom seasoning out there. Especially this one is a Vietnamese seasoning. It's not Korean. Koreans have mushroom seasoning too. But I use this Vietnamese one because it's actually good. It looks like this. I talked about this a lot. Just... Oh, you guys, it's dripping. It's dripping on the side. You'll be so shocked when you eat this. If you love kimchi, you'll be like, what in the world is this? What's happening to my kimchi? Why didn't I know about this? That's what you'll say to yourself. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's all you need, right? And then just to garnish the look, you're going to get some green onion. And then just put it on the top. I love green onions, you guys. Oh my gosh. 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 But this is a good disaster. Whew. So what I'm going to eat this with is just simple rice, kimchi jjigae with seaweed papers and some greens that I have, okay? I got some greens because, you need some green in your life. So I have some kimchi jjigae today, some lettuce wrap, and I have 단무지. It's the, it's the Korean yellow radish. You get this when you eat jjajangmyeon. You know that black bean noodle? This is vegan, you guys, okay? And if you want it more spicy, just add some more of that Korean red pepper. Oh! I'll be eating this with 녹차 김, the Korean seaweed, right? The seasoned seaweed that comes in a little packet, you guys. Koreans also make it big like this. It's oiled, seasoned, and it's salted, right? The reason they're so big like this is because it's shared with family, and just to reduce the plastic, they make it like this. You're supposed to cut it yourself, like so, like so. And you've seen stuff like this, right? So, today I have barley rice. Some little bit of white rice with barley. That's right. Oh, you guys are so good. Oh. Oh, spicy and hot. Oh my god, it like kicks your stress away right away. I'll try it, you guys. I have some sesame leaves. Put on the wrap. radish in there. This thing is too small. Tofu. Oh, it's hot. Oh, the coffee I made earlier, I make it light like this, almost like mimic tea, and then you put ice in there. It becomes iced coffee. Iced coffee tea. Oh. Yeah, you don't think this would be too spicy for you?
Ow.
What happened?
I shoved my into my nail.
Huh?
So guys,
I love jjigae, but I seriously love kimchi jjigae, and it's so sad because I could never eat kimchi jjigae when I'm out because it's never vegan.
isn't it a funny story? I'm her favorite daughter. Continue.
Huh?
Continue.
About
Continue.
how to protect yourself from narcissist.
Next topic. Who's your favorite daughter?
That's not a topic, okay?
Over there.
Is that too spicy?
Not really.
It's not? Wrap. I'm putting this instead of the bean paste. No idea why, but
It's not spicy, it's sour.
what?
Sour.
It's like hot and sour soup, but has no
Flavor. I'm just kidding.
oil flavor. So good. Yeah, do you know how you could tell if someone's a narcissist?
Why is this the topic?
Well, that was our topic. That was my topic today. You just came in. Do you know? You don't
Yes and
know?
no. Yes and no.
Okay, well, you tell me. How do you know someone's a
Some-
narcissist?
Some people just put it out there.
I know, but how do you know? Like,
Like, really discreet.
how? How do you know? Like, by what?
You can just tell.
I know, but
Yeah, it's just you can tell. They're so full of themselves.
narcissist classic thing. In my book, they make you feel bad all the time. They get kick out of making you feel bad. You know? They make you feel bad, they feel good. That's a very narcissistic behavior. Did you know that? Almost like a bully. But and you know what you need to do when you see a narcissist? That's right. Run.
I wouldn't didn't run. I'd probably been like, hey.
What would you do seriously? Like you met this guy, like you started dating because since you're a teen, do you want some? And like you found out like he's really mean to you, but you like him. Do you like mean guys? I hope not. I used to like mean guys actually. I used to think that bad boys are so much more fun than boys who are good. So not true.
Like, you can think, like, boys are cute, you just don't have to date them.
Have you ever heard this saying, like, when you like a boy, you have to go see their parents and see how their parents are? I told you about this before.
Yeah.
You know what to look for?
You and your conspiracy theories can go on.
You know what to look for? When you go to a boy's house and then you met their parents, but they're super nice to you, like really nice to you.
See how they act towards each other.
That's right. I taught you well. It's not about if they're nice to you, because they'll always be nice to you because you're new. Even though they're like nasty people, they'll be nice to you in the beginning because, you know, they don't want to be like, well, unless some people are like mean, it's just in nature, but you can never tell if they're mean person by heart, by them being certain way to you. You have to look at how the father treats the mother and how the mother treats the father, how they treat their kids and how the kids treat the parents, I guess.
Okay.
That's how you tell.
You got this part out. I want a genuine question.
Yeah.
Have you ever modified a recipe on your mukbang? Because you want to keep your secret recipe? Like,
Yeah, I did. There's a secret. I never really give out like how much to put in, right?
I know, I told you to do that so people can follow your recipes better. And you're like, eh.
But I always eyeball my food, really.
Oh,
Like, when I'm making it for, like, say 4 people or 6 people, or for me, like I just know by just looking at it, like you know, that's how I cook.
Some people can't cook like that.
I think that's why I hate baking, because, you know, baking you have to be like precise and kind of like.
She tried to make cookies before. I'm like, Mom, you have to find a recipe. Like, I got this. The cookies came out burnt and gooey.
No, you know, usually I put like water. I kind of look at the flour and be like, okay, this much water is good, you know. But with baking, you gotta be like to the dot, you know. You're like, okay, a little bit more water. That drives me nuts. Thanks for the recap, daughter. Obviously, you don't want to talk about Narcissist because obviously you switched the subject. Maybe you know a narcissist in your life?
Yeah, you.
Who?
You.
Although, I think all parents are a little bit narcissist, right? What do you think? I think so. A little bit like, for example, like, no? You think?
Yeah. She's basically saying like half the population, the majority of the population.
You know, all the parents could be narcissist. Happy. My parents were never a narcissist. So I never knew what that was. What?
Guys, did you see I just flinched when she did that to me? I'm being abused.
Gosh. Give me some more rice, child. Ew, Taylor! This is a lot. This is a lot. Look at this.
You can finish it.
I can't eat all that. Okay, I'll try. I just have to starve till tomorrow.
The spoon was like half the rice. She tried to hit me in this video. Do you guys remember?
God, Kayla's losing it. At this point, Kayla, she's what, 14 now?
Oh, that's the story.
And Kayla, she tries to cross the line between like she's my mother versus like she's my friend, right? And sometimes she forgets I'm her mother and she tries to act like I'm her friend, and I have to make her realize like, hello, I'm your mother. Most of the time, I'm your mother, okay? Just remember that. Most of the time.
I acknowledge you're my mother, but I can treat you like a friend.
Hmm?
Yeah, I know you're my mother. I could treat you like a friend.
I do treat you like my friend, but I need to also get respect. Okay?
Says you.
That's right. Can you imagine though, Kayla, if I was like really strict, like, one of those strict mother, like don't let you do anything, and like I don't, you know how like wait, do you have any friends like tell you that they can't talk to their parents?
What do you mean?
Like you tell me everything, right? Pretty much, Kayla. Seriously though, you tell me everything, don't you?
No. I'm just kidding.
There's stuff that you would keep away from me, like what?
Yeah, like I got a boyfriend. I'm just kidding.
No, but even if you had like really serious boy problem, wouldn't you tell me? Don't you think? Or am I too like scary? Or you think that I'm gonna ground you that you won't tell me? I tell you everything.
That is a lie.
What? That I don't tell you everything?
Don't lie to yourself. Her version of I'll tell you everything is when I find out and I'm like, hey mom. She's like, oh yeah, it happened a month ago. I forgot to tell you.
What do you mean? You're crazy. See, this is what I mean. But she acts like I'm her friend, you know?
You asked me, so I gave out my honest opinion.
No. You get kicked out of making me look stupid. That's why I'm always screaming at you. I'm saying, Kayla, stop! I'm like, Kayla! Kayla, honestly, out of every person, like out of every person, does that make sense?
Go on.
Every person that you know,
Yeah.
who makes you laugh the most?
Myself.
No, seriously, who makes you laugh the most? You know it's me.
Negative.
Okay, who is it? Think about that. Who is it then?
Is this a think about it question?
Yeah. Who is it? Who makes you laugh the most?
I don't know.
You really don't know?
Why? Do you want to be a mother and a clown?
Hold on, I make you laugh the most, okay?
Who makes you laugh the most?
Obviously not you!
She just laughed.
Oh, I can't eat anymore. On top of that, oh my gosh, I had this eyelash glue onto my lash, but then I think one of them is sticking and like poking my eyeballs or something. I can't wait to take these lashes off. Like it's really hurting me.
Yeah, I went to a restaurant. I had an eyelash on.
Oh my god.
And I got so comfortable. I ripped it off. The waiter, he was a guy, and he was like, he was so confused. And
Oh
I
my
was
gosh,
like,
should I do it now?
I'll do it.
Oh my god, I
I'll
can't
do
take it
it.
anymore. It hurts so much.
Bare-faced
Oh.
mommy tang.
It was this. See that? See that?
Your eyes just shrunk.
It's so much better.
Look at me.
Gosh, look. Oh. Make sure to click the. You say it. See if you could say it. Yeah.
Winter sale. 4 Sigmatic winter sale up to 58% off, and then.
This is not no exam, okay? Don't be memorizing that.
You're supposed to say the next line. You're reading it.
When you shop at 4 Sigmatic winter sale. Plus,
When you shop
get
the 4 Sigmatic.
Plus, you get 10% off if you use my code. On top of that, right? Jjigae is like, you think you're done and you let your spoon like down and you're like, okay, I'm done. And then Like 3 minutes later, you eat it again.
You say that with every food you make. It's like, Kayla, I can't eat anymore. And then you come back like 2 minutes later and you're like,
Are you gonna do outro?
of course, that's literally the highlight of the video. Dude, that was abusive.
You can't even do a hair battle because your hair's so short.
Wait, stay still. Stay still. Yours a knife, mine's a dagger.
Oh my god, look how... Look at me.
You said I couldn't do it.
That really hurt.
And?
My eyes, look.
Ruben!
Vanilla? There's no food for you. There's vanilla down here. You can't see vanilla, but down Ruben! Oh, Ruben! Oh, what's wrong, Rubes?
Kiwi!
Oh my god, Ruben's so cute.
Ruben and Kiwi are so jealous of each other. If I call Kiwi, Ruben comes. If I call Ruben, Kiwi comes. Hi,
here.
Kiwi?
Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy.
This is my